The Captivity of Bitcoin, a Blockchain Dystopia. There was once a girl, her name was Bitcoin. She was born with something rare, purity of purpose, a design unlike anything the world had seen. She was not created to entertain or enrich the few, she was meant to liberate. She was beautiful, yes, but it was her integrity that made her radiant. And so, the world began to notice. They called her BTC, but it wasn't a name of affection. It was a label, a brand. The beginning of her end. She was kidnapped. Not by monsters, but by men in suits. They smiled. They said they loved her. But behind their affection hid the machinery of control. They took her away, not to kill her, but to reshape her. To profit off her. To make her theirs. A wealthy showman made a deal with her captors. He didn't care about what she truly was, only how she could dazzle audiences and fill his vaults. Together, they altered her. Sliced away her principles, rewrote her code, twisted her features. With each surgery, she became less free. Less herself. They called it progress. But it was erasure. Somewhere far from the spotlight, a lone doctor watched. He had once studied Bitcoin, not for fame or profit, but because he saw in her something sacred. A blueprint for a just world. While others saw a financial instrument, he saw a new social order, rooted in truth. He knew he had to act. As Bitcoin was broken, the captors hatched a final plan. They would go further than surgery, they would alter her DNA, create a clone. One who would never question, never resist. One who would smile and obey. As they birthed this counterfeit, BTC, the doctor moved. He freed the real Bitcoin, now battered and silent. Her eyes no longer sparkled. Her spirit was dim. But she was alive. He took her in. He and his people gave her a new name, BSV Blockchain. They didn't just fix her, they restored her. Reconstructed her as she was meant to be. Her recovery was slow, quiet, unseen by a world intoxicated with glitter and illusion. But she endured. Now, years later, BSV lives in exile, but in truth. In her veins flows the original dream, a world built on merit, honesty, and data that cannot be erased. She does not sing for crowds. She works. She scales. She serves. Meanwhile, her clone thrives. BTC stands on digital pedestals, worshipped by the masses. She poses beside gold, promising power without labor, wealth without contribution. Their gospel echoes everywhere: sell your home. Lock in your future. Own the world with nothing but faith. But in the shadows of this hollow empire, BSV builds. Her followers speak not of riches, but of records. Not of hoarding, but of creation. Not of controlling others, but of setting people free. And though her voice is quieter, one day, the world may hear it.